The fixtures that we provide for these sports applications are dimmable. It's called 0 to 10 volt dimming. The real question is, so you can, but I don't think you really want to. Hi, I'm Neil Peterson with LED Lighting Supply. Today I'm going to talk about a topic that we do get asked occasionally. It's around indoor pickleball courts. I guess you could do tennis courts and gyms would apply also. And the question really gets back to the fixtures that we provide for these sports applications are dimmable. It's called 0 to 10 volt dimming, and that's LED standard. Your old fluorescent or metal halide fixtures used to use what was called line dimming, so just the switch itself could dim. They didn't need additional 2 low voltage wires run to the fixture, which you do need to do for 0 to 10 volt dimming. But the real question is, so you can, but I don't think you really want to. And the reason why I don't think you want to is, so you think of a big pickleball facility. We work with a lot of them. You know, they've got lots of courts. You're not going to dim down those fixtures. If you're going to do anything, you're going to shut them off. Or usually they're on all day while the place is open. You want your facility nice and bright. You want it to be uniform. What I have seen done is, their panel that they have wired shuts off either a group of courts or a single court. So every court is on its own circuit. They shut them off, but usually they're on all day. But the nice thing is with these fixtures, whether it's a 200 watt or 150 watt LED fixture, probably replacing a 400 watt fixture. So you're already saving 60, 70% of your energy costs. So your energy costs are really low. But again, I find dimming is not really the way to go. It's, the switch, people just can't control it. You'll never know if the light's on full. Someone's got to go into the closet to make sure of it. But we don't find in those sports apps where dimming works. Again, you can put different courts on different switches. Same within a gym. You can have half the court on one switch, another switch on another, and they're either on or off because maybe you got kids in there playing and they're only going to use half the gym. But usually for safety, you want the lights on when people are there. And that, so you could, where the lights are then shut off or on a timer so that when school's out, the lights automatically shut off. Because usually people use dimming to save energy. So either the light's going to be on or they're going to be off. So I find dimming in those applications really doesn't fit because you're not going to dim them down and people aren't going to play on those courts. The only case where there's maybe an exception is if you're a homeowner, you've got 1 or 2 courts and, you want to dim down one court while you're playing on the other. It's not being used. But again, usually you're going to shut it off because you're going to get reflection over into that other court anyway. So you're going to have some light there. So I really don't think dimming is a useful feature to use in those applications. But you can do it, okay? But I don't think you really want it. So if you've got a pickleball court, tennis court, indoor tennis court, gym, give one of our lighting specialists a call. Visit our website at ledlightingsupply.com. You can chat with us. You can send us an email online, or we have an 888 number you can call, and we'll help you figure out what the right solution is for your application and if dimming makes sense for you. So have a great day. Stay in the light. We'll talk to you later.